Okay, today we are here with Dennis Martin. He's been a customer of Max Muscle, I believe, pretty much since we opened about a year ago. When was that, Dennis?
It was in February.
In February. And we're going to have Dennis just take a couple minutes to tell us his kind of his journey over the past year. What do you have for us, Dennis?
Well, back in February, I'd pretty much hit my all-time low as far as weight goes.
Where were you at?
237.
237? Tell us a little bit, I guess, about some of the problems you were having in terms of blood pressure, hip replacement, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's kind of where everything started. Back in 2007, I had to have a hip replacement. And pretty much had convinced myself that my exercise was all over. Gained a bunch of weight, high blood pressure, had to take medicine for it. So finally got to the point where it was time to do something. Heard some pretty good things about Max Muscle.
So you were in, you started in February. I think we did, what did we do? We started with an 8-week meal plan. Is that right?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if this was going to work or not just because of all my health problems. Like I said, I'd had a hip replacement. And in the past, when I started trying to work out, it wasn't like I hadn't tried to work out, but in the past when I tried to work out, I got so sore, an old injury would pop up, and I'd have to take a month off, and then start all over again, and it wasn't working. So.
Right. So how'd it go in the months to follow? What kind of changes did you notice?
Well, first of all, I got to apologize. I've been trying to get something, a testimonial put up to these guys. These guys have been nothing but great. They've been great support. But I was exercising, and I didn't see how I was going to eat everything that they wanted me to eat on this meal plan. And I mean, eating was never a problem before, but man, eating this stuff, I just was full all the time. I wasn't getting hungry. My workouts, I wasn't getting sore. Everything that all the different supplements that they told me to try, I was trying them. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't getting sore. Then the weight started falling off, and that's when I got fun.
Yeah. So in total, you're down how much again?
At one point, I was down 75 pounds total.
Nice.
So I'm back to my high school weight. I used to wrestle in high school. Believe it or not, that would have been 76, 77. That's 1976.
For all you youngins out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us a little bit about your blood pressure and if you're having any challenges with the hip and things of that nature.
Well, because I had high blood pressure, I was always keeping an eye on it. And it got to a point, medicine, that was getting pretty expensive. And it got to a point, I was watching my blood pressure, and my blood pressure was always down, especially after I started working out, especially after the weight started falling off. And a few months in, I got low on it and actually ran out and really didn't have the money to go buy the medicine. And I still kept an eye on my blood pressure, and you know what? It was staying right where it was. And then as more weight came off, it got better, and it got better, and it got better. And I went into the doctor, and she goes, "Man, that blood pressure medicine's really working." And I said, "Well, it's kind of funny, because I haven't been taking it for 2 months." So,
that's awesome. And then running around in the mountains, hunting with nephews and sons. Can they keep up?
Nope, that's cool. I went up there with my 22-year-old son, my 13-year-old son. And Dad was having to stop for them. By the end of the time up there, when we were hunting about 10,500 feet, so we were way up there. Air gets pretty thin, and I was having to stop for them. By the end of the hunt, they were all calling me a beast, so feeling pretty good.
Nice. Do you have a couple favorite products that you use on a regular basis?
You know, the High Five, the Vitacell, you know, the EFA, the CLA. I mean, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, in the combination. I mean, you know, and that was one thing. Any diets, any of the other diets that I made a feeble attempt to try, you know, I was always hungry.
Yeah.
This was just totally the opposite. I mean, I never got hungry. I never felt run down. You know, it just like being back in high school again.
Awesome. Well, any final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
Yeah, I think I owe these guys my life.
Well, Dennis, congratulations on your success, and thanks for being a part of the Max Muscle experience.
Thank you for letting me.
Absolutely.